Alright guys, we back. Tough loss last week. It's on me. I was trying to get entertainment. I could have easily ran the ball, won the game, but tried to pass it, make it a little bit more exciting. Threw a pick six. So that's on me. Learn from my mistakes. But it is regular season, that's a good thing. So it ain't like we out of the playoffs. If it was a playoff game, definitely would have probably ran. Just got out of there. But we going up against the Chargers this week. They beat me last time. And we're looking to get revenge on them. They wearing blue, we gonna wear orange. I don't want those. I don't want those. What a powder blue is that? I don't have no blue pants. I guess not, so they can just wear that then. I got Matt Stafford, Stephon, Justin Simmons.
Coming up, it's an AFC West rematch. In Week 12, we saw Denver beat LA for the 16th time since 2011. The Chargers now look to split the series, and it's coming up next.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport.
It's crazy because we just played at the stadium against Mozart because I think. No, we didn't. They in Las Vegas. They shared it the last season.
And the Los Angeles Chargers.
Alright, let's go.
The veteran kicker Robbie Gould set to get us started. And we are underway in Southern California. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Up a little bit.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And
not losing to them again.
He was able to make the play.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jameis to throw it. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
Let's go, Kelce.
To the 25 before it's all said and done.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere.
They want to post.
They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I didn't see him.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Jameis again. He's got it.
Let's go. Easy.
Travis Kelce with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, if we got his computer, they're not gonna run it. I can't full power that thing.
So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by their quarterback in his 13th NFL season now. It's Matthew Stafford.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Stafford.
Jalen Ramsey, oh my gosh. This man just be diving. What was this last week?
And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember,
but you didn't get tested. I think he only got thrown to one time, so I'll take it.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching
staff. I like Rondale on this, but I might have to throw it quick.
They probably cross that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got
Let's go. Pass interference on the defense.
It's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the
That's a horrible blocking. Come on, Pat.
less leeway in terms of what's going to happen in the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
On 2nd and goal, Winston. Trying for the tight end.
What?
It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's got daylight. He's at the 40.
That didn't even look right.
So problems with air and passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. He's got to feel grateful at this point the defense was able to get the turnover and get the ball back because he threw the interception last time. Could be a 2-score deficit right now. Instead, still 1 score.
Grateful, relieved. Now he gets to turn to his offense.
Bruh. Who was guarding him?
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it, which is insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now Winston.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game.
Let's go. Good pass, good catch, Hollywood.
Brown's got it for a Denver touchdown. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And to
Let's
put
go.
a bow on it, Next Gen Stats saying that traveled an even 66 yards in the air. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. the offense for Los Angeles returns to the field as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple.
Bro, can somebody tackle this man?
To get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
We'll go with Pollard here on first down.
Good job, Clay.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Stafford. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll go down inside the 45.
They're gonna figure Parsons out. The man do not.
And the line to gain here is
Yeah,
the
the second
37
round.
on 3rd down. Back to throw. Stafford. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to 10. They'll run on first down. Pollard. 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Charger football to start quarter number 2. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
Good job,
And
Phillips.
he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Trying to run for it with Pollard, and he won't be close to a first
Where's
down
that,
as he
Kenner?
runs into a
Oh.
wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And Gold is able to put it through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second
KC
quarter.
one.
Nice
Uh-oh.
snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Broncos onto the
They're
field
pressing.
ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
The
talent
pass.
that you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Winston now to throw on first down. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's
Marvin going kind of crazy these last couple weeks.
It's a big play there for the Broncos. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I'm gonna watch Lamar slow down. You gotta keep running.
With their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Come on, Fortnite. Put your head down, man. Get up in there.
But they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Put your head down. Get in there. Man, we going for that, bro. You're not gonna tell me he ain't get in there.
And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short.
Thank you.
Big bank for it. And this time he is in. Leonard Fournette, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. A drive that time of 6 plays.
There we go. Let's go down that hill.
For the run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
Make him fumble.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's able to get this
Good
across
hit.
the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Yeah, let's go into a
Heading back
little
out, the Chargers offense. We get a peek at the playoff
3-4.
picture in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
I'm impressed,
Yeah, I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push
Jalen.
to get into the playoffs.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did.
How did I miss that? I don't think he got it, though. I think that's short. Let's go.
But I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's more on the return.
Bro, what is that spin?
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Open man here. It's the tight end Kelsey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
Let's go,
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Winston's throw here complete to Kelsey.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch,
thought I could squeeze it in there.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a
Like
2nd and 10.
try.
To the air again with Winston. Open man is Chase complete.
I don't like how they just take off so slow. Like, they should be able to catch it and go.
Now Winston. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got
We didn't force no fumble. What they talking about?
Enough to win a game, but both units able
They
to do
punted
their
the ball.
jobs on these last 2 drives.
And he will be brought out here inside the 20.
Alrighty.
Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Stafford on 1st down. Wilson's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Stafford.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. To the air again, Stafford. And Diggs has it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Yeah, tell them to watch
Chargers
outside.
use their 3rd
So
and
mean.
final timeout as as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Sad, there we go. I ain't seen that in a while. Good job, Jalen.
Jalen Phillips, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign.
Let's go.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get.
I was about to say, they better not be able to get that off.
Apparently, we're going to get right back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Here comes Johnson on the return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Charger drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. That's complete to his tight end.
What is that?
Sheds off the tackle. 30. 10.
What was that? This man Waller glitchy, bro.
7 on the year. And the Chargers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Gold with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very bad time. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Now
Let's go, Rondale. Let's go. Man, ain't no way he out of here.
He gets it down all the way inside
Okay.
the 30.
If y'all say so.
Jameis now on first down. And
Throw it away. Nobody's
he
open.
just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Here's Winston. Flushed out right. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's Winston.
Good job, Travis. I mean, not Travis, Zach. Let's go.
3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
Thank you, I forgot.
In a touchdown by the Broncos. Johnson won't return this, so the football will come out to the 25. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Stafford's throw complete here to Waller, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Throwing is Stafford. Going deep for Diggs. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Bro, what was
That'll be
the...
a
Y'all got a
48-yard
block on
punt,
this
1
punt.
yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This is caught.
Oh,
It's
shoot. He
Brown.
stayed in bounds.
And past the
I
40
just didn't press none.
before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field.
Left sideline.
It's all Hollywood.
It looks like he's got it.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Let's go.
This is caught. And all the way home for a Broncos score. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
And you get a look at the final readout on air distance, according to Next Gen Stats. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chargers 17. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And
That should have been a fumble.
Ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Stafford. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Jock Lace.
Going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
They'll drop this underneath to Pollard.
Bro, where the heck is Kenneth Murray at? That was his own.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant
Whatever side
yardage
he was
he got
on, somebody got to
after he
eat.
pulled it in.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Stafford. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard.
I'm worried about him running. I ain't going nowhere.
All afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Stafford. And that's complete to Trey McKinney.
Thank you. About time. Go, Marshawn.
It's picked up by the Broncos.
Let's go.
There he goes, right side.
All you got to do is look and learn. Look and learn.
And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown.
That's it. I think that was Jeremy that hit him.
Drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, They go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness
Go
of the
ahead, Jeremy.
defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Tucker now for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Oh, Marshawn, you got to pick that. Why are you going for the swat?
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Wilson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
I can jump. Oh, let's go. Still got it.
Picked by Kenneth Murray.
Ooh. Let's go.
Around the 38-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception.
I like the animation. That's cool.
They clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Good job, Jeremy. Knocked it out. Kenneth just came, picked it up. Let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the interception, Winston. It's complete to Brown, right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Jameis to throw it.
And that's going to count for a pass to him, so he's out of the thing. That's the stupidest thing ever, EA. I can see if the pass went to him and he dropped it, take him out, but if this man didn't even get close to trying to catch it, why you take him out the zone for that? The stupidest shit ever.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be.
Good job, DJ.
Third time is intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line.
With such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close, they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what they're...
Touchdown, Broncos! Travis Kelce, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season.
And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's up past the 20.
Good job, Pat. Way to come wrap him up.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this
I want some sacks, man.
Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. A shotgun snap for Stafford.
There we go. Is that Parsons? Let's go.
By the Broncos, it's a sack.
He had a sack in a while.
In there for the
the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. The Chargers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever. It's complete to Diggs. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Fielded at the 20. 51 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. A good start to the drive.
Nice.
That's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a big play there for the Broncos. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Throwing, Winston. He'll let this go for the end zone.
Let's go.
And this is
No way. Get the hell out of here.
6 points right in his
Wow.
hands, but could not hang on. To throw on second and 10. Winston towards the end zone for Brown. And
Let's go.
Is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Broncos extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now
That's
on
a dot.
14-win campaign. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players.
Jalen Phillips. Let's go.
To him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Jalen Phillips. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Oh, Stafford aired it out.
But it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Britton Colquitt now, standing just about on his own goal line. Fielded just inside the 30.
Good job.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over first and 10. On first and 10, Winston. And oh, goodness, intercepted a third
Yeah,
time.
okay.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Chargers are going to get the football.
Kelsey
as he
not
gets
catching.
this up
Okay.
past the 20-yard line.
So what's up?
Making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks.
Ryan Kelsey touched it twice and didn't catch it.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Throwing again on second and 10. Stafford. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Out of the gun, Stafford.
And that is
Where
incomplete.
is he
That
throwing it
incompletion is
to?
not a
That's
surprise.
like
The wind in
nobody's
this one
there.
is gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. This is taken at the 23.
I was hoping he'd get a better block.
Excellent return
I could
that
have cut it
time,
back and I would have
26
been gone.
yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. They're looking to throw this. Winston. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a big play there for the Broncos. Jameis now on 1st down. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Tucker now to add the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Returning it, Johnson. And able to get this out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. On 2nd and inches, Stafford, and he drops it incomplete.
I almost got that.
Struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Back to throw, Stafford. Able to find Lazard. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. One last throw here for Stafford. Swinging this out for Pollard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Denver, they continue to show they'll be a tough out in the playoffs as they move to 14-2 on the year.
Dang, this man Makai had 4 pancakes. That's crazy. Jeff Fields had a set. Parsons, DJ, Jalen, Kenneth. That pick that this guy had was fucking fake. That one was fake. I'll take that one. Oh yeah, how many return yards do we have? 130. Alright, got kicked to the main menu. 3-man cards, okay. Alright, let's check out stats. Man, Matthew Stafford, number 2 in the league, okay. Travis Kelce, 100 reception, gosh. Marquise, 81. Micah got 21. Jerry got 18. Jalen Ramsey, 16 interceptions. Alright. Let's check out the awards before we end. Jameis, Coach of the Year. I'm surprised we still up here. Well, I guess because we just played. I guess multiplayer, he'll jump. AFC Offensive Player, Jameis. Defensive Player, wow, Jalen done jumped up there with that 4-pick game. That's what's up. Offensive Rookie, Najee Harris. ETN and Jamar both up here. Defensive Rookie, Micah Parsons, Jalen Phillips. I think that's all I have. Best QB, Jameis. Best running back is Derrick Henry, of course. Best wide receiver, Hollywood. I wonder why they ain't got no like best tight end award. Or why tight ends can't win best receiver. Wow, I don't know. Best O-line, I think it should be Micah or Mika or Makai. Man, got hella pancakes. But right now it's Ryan Jensen. Best D-line is Jerry, but he might not win that if he don't get no more sacks. Best linebackers, Micah, Jalen. Best DB, Jalen. Best kicker. Why are we so low? But alright, guys. I thought you could see Pro Bowl right now, but I guess not. And in the record book for a season, Jameis has broken that by a lot. Touchdowns by a lot. We don't rush the ball. Rushing touchdowns. I don't think we got this many, but got a lot. Receiving yards, Travis Kelce and Hollywood and Julio all broke the record this year. Receiving touchdowns, Hollywood, Kelce just broke the record. Catches, 149. So, yeah, I won't be able to break this. It's a lot of catches in one season. Sacks is 22. Michael has 21. I think he got 21 and a half. So if he go crazy in this game, he can break this. He can break it. Interceptions, Jalen has already broken the record. He has 16 on the year.